SpunOut.ie asked young people across Ireland for your questions about sex that you might have been too embarrassed to ask anywhere else. You responded, and we had Anna Keogh, sex educator and all-around sexual health guru, to give her advice on the questions that you had. Here's what it's all about.
My name is Anna Keogh and I am a sexual health educator.
Is it normal for neither party to finish during sex?
In terms of being normal, I suppose the majority of time that we engage in sexual activity, someone will have an orgasm. Generally, that's usually a male, if there's a male involved. What I would say is enjoy the activity itself. If orgasm isn't happening, that's okay, you've still had a good time. It's better just to communicate with your partner and be like, that felt really nice, even if an orgasm's not gonna happen.
I'm a 21-year-old female and I don't know how to come during sex. Myself and my boyfriend have tried and tried, but it just doesn't work.
The way that our pleasure organs are based around the vagina just mean that they're not really being stimulated enough in that type of movement, in the type of penetration. Don't be afraid to get more hands-on. You can use your hands, their hands. Maybe a bit of lube might help as well. That might stimulate other areas. But like I said, sometimes it's just not possible through intercourse, but there's plenty of other activities that we can do that can get us there.
Me and my boyfriend were having oral and I took forever to come and I had to help myself along. Is that unusual? I feel like he might be feeling bad about it and maybe he thinks he was no good, which isn't true at all.
It's a really, really common worry. Don't focus on the end goal. There's not a time limit, and if you're enjoying the moment itself and not focusing on the end goal, then how much time you're taking won't be at the forefront of your mind. You'll just be enjoying what you're doing. Reassurance for the partner, I had a good time, that felt really good, positive reinforcement for what they are doing well. So if you're telling them it felt good, I had a good time, and they're still kind of giving you a bit of a hard time about it, then maybe have a think about that communication as well. But yeah, not alone in that worry at all. I think a lot of women feel that way.
How do I know if I've come?
The feeling of coming or having an orgasm or ejaculating is really intense. Having an orgasm or coming is different for every single person. So it's something that maybe you need to discover on your own before with a partner or partners. And that's kind of a way for you to discover what you like or what you don't like as well.
I love touching and kissing a guy's facial hair, and I also have wet dreams about guys. Does that make me gay? Also, I'm really struggling with my sexuality. What do I do?
Yeah, sometimes people can find different parts of the same sex or the opposite sex attractive. That could mean that you're gay, it could mean that you're bi, it could mean that you're pansexual, it could be any of those labels. I would say a good place to look, maybe if you're not sure about your sexuality, is maybe to have a look at a few of the labels. You might look at some of the terms and say, oh, okay, yeah, that really makes sense to me.
Will I get pregnant without using the pill and only using a condom?
Using a pill and a condom at the same time is a really good way of looking after yourself. So what we would have there is contraception in the pill and protection in condoms. If you don't use the pill and you just use the condom, it is still contraception because it stops the sperm from getting inside and meeting the egg. Condoms, when used correctly, are 98%. So they're actually pretty good for STIs and pregnancy.
How do I do anal?
People are really curious about anal, particularly in the queer community, because there's a massive assumption that gay men all have anal sex. So we get this question a lot. That's not necessarily true. So we kind of like to debunk that not every gay man is into anal play. And also people outside of that community are also into anal play. So this is a really popular question that we get. Preparation will be the first thing. So knowing that you are going to engage in sexual activity. Communication is massive with your partner. They need to be consistently, continuously asking, is that okay? Does that feel okay? And the same from the person needs to say, that's good, you can go ahead, whatever that is. So take it slow. And then also another misconception that we come across is that it's going to hurt. It shouldn't hurt. It definitely should not hurt. If you are relaxed enough and there's enough lube involved and you're happy with the situation and everyone involved is happy with the situation, it shouldn't hurt.
Hi, just wondering about sex drive regarding medication. I'm a 24-year-old male. My medicine seems to have taken my sex drive away completely, and I've lost interest in sex due to the side effects. Is this normal for a male my age? And what can I do to help these side effects of low sex drive? Thank you.
We do hear this a lot, actually, that medication can lower someone's sex drive, or like this person says, just take it away completely. Unfortunately, that is a side effect of some medications. We hear this a lot. People start to panic. You know, they might feel much happier the medication is working, but they have like a loss of interest in any sexual activity. So what I would say is go back to your doctor that prescribed you the medication, if you can, and speak to them about this. They might be able to change the medication to like a slightly different one that doesn't have that side effect. They might be able to prescribe something else to counteract it. And again, I think in that question, the word normal, is this normal for a male my age? Please don't focus on what's normal. Everybody is completely different and nothing is normal. So don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Get yourself some help, and whatever makes you happy, your doctor should be able to help you with that.